Welcome to the Morning Beer Podcast. Recorder playing, everything good, everything plugged in. Lost connection. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Everything fucked up on the first week, of course. That don't fucking happen to me. I don't know what happened. You know? It's crazy. It's crazy. Welcome to the Morning Beer Podcast, guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm your host, Derek, the nice guy, Rebecca. What's going on, Holmes? Going on? You know what I'm saying? What is really going on? What is really going on? I talked about last week's episode real fast. First of all, I was brought to my attention that I was gonna be an asshole. Okay, sorry. Look, I said some things on there. It was a little aggressive, but hey, that's just the way I felt, man. My biggest problem is I'm too fucking real with myself, and I really do feel sometimes I feel a certain type of way, and I'm gonna fuck it. It's gonna come out, you know. But if anybody's feelings were hurt or anything, I'm sorry. I don't. That's not why I do this. I do this to help other people. I do this to help myself. I do this to make people feel good. People say, "Man, you're a funny motherfucker." Sometimes, sometimes they say, "You said some real shit." Either way, I do this to expand your mind and open your mind. We're all fucking trapped in this fucking delusion every day, and when a delusion breaks, especially with a man, I don't know about women, but I do know with a man, shit just fucking changes. You know, so that's when depression sets in. But you can't let it. Believe me, it's hard. It's something that I'm fucking facing. But an illusion of mine that I had just cracked. That's what happened. It was like breaking a mirror almost. Literally stopped what I was doing. And for that I'm sorry. For that I'm sorry for talking shit the way I did, yelling. And I hope you guys, you know what I'm saying, if you go back and listen to it, I really hope that parts of it does motivate you. Some of the things I did say about other people, and I'm sorry. Really am. I I'm not gonna go back on anything I said because everything I said was the truth. I am sorry for saying that one word. It's just sometimes it comes out. Well, the reason why that is, you know, I hang out with a lot of people that use it. You know what I'm saying? And every once in a while, you know, that's the only thing I'm really ashamed of. You know, I mean, really, like the whole making fun of beta males and stuff like that. Look, man, that's what you were put on this earth for. If you're a beta male, if you're like on Halloween, like on yes, well, Monday was Halloween, and I saw these guys. They were dressed like they're matching outfits with their girlfriend. Like, no, that's not me, babe. You know what I'm saying? That ain't me. No, no, that ain't me, babe. That ain't me who you're looking for, babe. You know what I'm saying? As simple as that. It's not me. It ain't who I am. It ain't who I'm gonna be. You know, I realize it's a lot of women like that, I guess. I see guys on fucking Facebook all the time, liking every one of her pictures, every woman's picture, saying something quirky on the bottom. I used to be that guy like 10 years ago. And I realized this is stupid. This ain't getting me laid. It's always the same guys, too. You know, and they're like me. They're single. They're ugly. You know, the difference between me and them is I got the alpha male mindset. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And that's it. You got to have that alpha male mindset. I've been waking up every morning working out since then. I've been just drinking a gallon of water a day. You know, this is beer I have down here. It's the first fucking beer I had since for a while. You know, I don't. I'm trying to cut back on the drinking. That's it. I did for a while. I know I can do it. Got a runny nose like a crackhead because the weather here just I don't want to make up its mind. Mother Nature don't want to make up her mind. She's on her fucking period out there. But I'm gonna clip that. Someone's in the future. Someone's gonna clip a lot of this and make me sound like a bad guy. She's on her period. Like they do Andrew Tate. But I welcome it. You know, what do I got to lose? I got shit. I'm poor. I'm the opposite of him. I'm poor. You know what I'm saying? I got no nice jets and nothing like that. We're gonna take away from me. Take down my bank account. I don't have a bank account. Kiss my ass, dude. You know what I'm saying? The bank will take down Kanye's bank account, but keep Jeffrey Epstein's up there when he was alive. Think about shit like this, man. You know what I'm saying? And but like they do that algorithms like that all the time, you know, but they'll make me look like a bad guy. They really will. And with the algorithm, you know, it's like, oh, he said this and this. It's like I did say that. You know what I mean? Like, well, what can you deny? It's on camera. But nowadays they can alter it and shit like that, and make it sound like you said something like that. So you don't know what to believe no more unless you meet the person in person. Should I have Andrew Tate right here? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But anyway, the reason why I'm talking about him, I've been watching a lot of his shit, and it's he's because I try to do research into people when they get canceled and stuff like that, and it's like not as bad as they said he is, in my opinion. Like people will tag you with something, say you're fucking bad. They will lie all over the internet. The internet is one of the easiest places to lie on because you could tell a story on the internet, and that shit will be seen all around the world by the next day. But the man does a lot of great stuff, so that's why I listen to people like that. It's not because I want to beat women. They had always a video of him smacking that woman around. It's like that's what but they both said that was their kink. Everybody has a different kink, bro. Like believe me, I've done some fucking nasty shit, but it's not what we're gonna talk about. All the nasty shit I did. You know, I just wanted to put that out there, man. I wanted to put that out there. I wanted to if it did come off a little aggressive towards people, if it I'm sorry, but that's just the way I am. I'm I'm a man. I'm an alpha male, but I also fucking use rational thinking. Sometimes when certain things happen, I don't, and that's human. It's being human. A lot of humans don't use rational thinking when they get a little angry or like as men, we we learn everything, but we learn to suppress it. Everything. I came from a fucking small town in Texas, dude. Both sides of my family, Mexican and white. Both these people were taught one thing in common. A lot of things in common, actually. There's a lot of similarities. That you gotta suppress your fucking feelings if you're a man. You can't be all sensitive and shit. All the men on both sides of my family were not sensitive. I'm the most sensitive one, and I'm an asshole. But like watching people like my grandpa, yeah, shit was crumbling, but he was still fucking standing strong. He always had heart. Every time something bad would happen, he'd still fucking keep on going. And that is one thing I admire because I lost that for a long time, and I'm regaining that now. You know, and I realize it's like not everybody gives a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? You can have, you know, 15 people on every one of your pictures fucking saying good things to you on Facebook and Instagram, telling you how beautiful you are, telling you how fucking great you are. But in the end, you know what I'm saying, do they really think that? Or is there a different hidden motive? Everybody has a hidden motive. So that's why you gotta fucking think for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta do shit for your fucking self. Use that depression, like I am. Or I'm trying to at least. To become better. Because there's only one fucking way up, and that's up. Once you hit rock bottom, that's the only way up, bro. Is up. It ain't fucking sitting around. It ain't fucking being depressed in the dark. Believe me, I've been there. And that was my whole fucking message for that, you know? And my whole fucking message is use depression as a fucking stepping stone. I will ever, forever live. No matter if you're somewhere you don't like right now, stepping stone. That's the only way you can get better. You don't want to go backwards. You don't want to be the guy you were because that was another thing a lot of men battle with is the fucking becoming their old selves. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to do that. I know a lot of guys tell me that all the fucking time. You know, I'll just go back to the way I used to be. Why? What will that help? Who will that hurt? Yourself. That's it. And that was my message for the last podcast. In short, pretty much. So, guys, welcome to this podcast. So I'm glad you're still listening. If you are, you're a little goofy sometimes. Sometimes I don't. You know what I mean? I think that it's crazy out here. You know what I'm saying? I really hope you guys follow the TikTok. It's Diesel Uchiha 007. I'm gonna get my little shit out there first before we start the real podcast. Um, Diesel Uchiha 007. That's what we're all about. Okay. I know it's sickening. You know what I'm saying? It fucking sucks when you have to like, do your plugs. Like, fuck, dude, I thought they were really trying to talk to me and be nice to me. They want me to enjoy the video. We do want you to enjoy the video, but I also want you to follow and like and subscribe. Ring that fucking bell, dude. It's about fucking time, dude. You know? I want you to fucking subscribe. Also got ASMR coming on the way. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, fuck, stupid. You know what I'm saying? Stupid. Stupid. Simp. Simps love ASMR, dude. Simps. That, mm, mm. I don't know why it annoys me. But anyway, people, welcome. Follow, man. Like, subscribe, Rib Era Productions. That's the YouTube channel, man. That's where I get down. That's where I get dirty. You know what I'm saying? Plus, got a little video shorts coming very fucking soon. You know what I'm saying? Also follow TikTok at Diesel Uchiha. Those are the most important things for me. Y'all to follow right now. Find me on Spotify at Morning Beer Podcast. It is early morning, guys. Well, it's not really early morning. When I'm recording right now, it's like fucking midnight. But I can't break the illusion. It's when this releases on Friday. People ask me all the time, so why don't you just release it the same day? It's like, because then it won't be like even schedule. Sometimes recorded on Tuesday, sometimes recorded on Wednesday, sometimes recorded on Monday, sometimes on Sunday. You know, it won't be an even schedule, and I like to have things scheduled. That's the best fucking part of coming up is have a certain schedule. People will know what day your podcast comes out. I'll definitely follow the Patreon too. I know I didn't put an episode out yet, but it is coming, guys. Patreon episode is coming. Number 4, I think, 3 or 4, but it definitely is coming, guys. The Patreon episode is Patreon is all recording. Sorry, but it's also just me doing whatever. It's almost like this podcast is up a little more extreme, pretty much, and it's not a video. So I can sit here butt ass. I have fucking big old booty just fucking walking, or my little flat ass is walking by. You know what I'm saying? My little dick doing the helicopter. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying? Definitely fucking follow that. The Patreon, Derek's Luck. I like to tell stories on there and stuff like that, and little stories from my past or whatever. Pretty much, more incriminating things, I guess, but also just more things that just have a good time with, man. And definitely, it's easier way to get. Will be an easier way to get hold of me too, as well, because I'm gonna have a Discord connected to it pretty soon. I mean, as soon as I start getting followers, we're going to Discord. You can message me on there. You can, and say if you have a suggestion for the podcast or something you want me to talk about, or just one of my opinions, something you want me to look up or something like that. I'm down. I'm always there to answer. It might take me an hour or so, but I'll be there to answer you. So Derek's Luck is the Patreon. I think the link will be down below, if I remember. Who knows? I might not remember. Put your dick away. ASMR. I'm gonna get shirts of that made. We're talking about my plugs right now. I'm gonna get shirts of that made. I am because, man, why not make some merch? I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet. I got a phone number of a person that's gonna make shirts. Um, I I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna find a fucking way to get shirts for you guys made. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna say either ASMR, put your dick away, Morning Beer Podcast, or something vulgar. Of course, I'm a very vulgar person. That's one of the things about me that people can't stand. I think is my vulgarity or how vulgar. I don't fucking know how vulgar I am. I went to Lano High School and Marble Falls High School. I had no chance in life. Okay, don't fucking tell me I can't say words right. Okay, literally, those schools weren't exactly Harvard. Okay, you know, that's all I'm saying. Went to small town schools. I thought they were. Now they're all fat. Well, you're fat, Derek. I kept this. You were fit back then. What happened? What happened? I kept my high school weight. Hey, why couldn't you? You know, I remember in ninth grade, people got mad because there was this girl that was pregnant. And I'm going to just tell this random story real fast. And this girl that's fucking pregnant, 'cause I just remembered it. And in eighth grade, when I was in eighth grade, or when I was in, yeah, it was no, yeah, I was in seventh or eighth grade, and I see her, and she come to pick up her little sister or something like that, because she was like a grade ahead of us. I think it was eighth grade. Came in the school and she was talking to her. She was hot, and I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And she just looked at me. She's like, "Oh, get away from here, tubby." And like, I just like walked off. Like, yeah, fat boy, and I walked off and stuff like that. It's like, man, wait. And a year later, I'm in ninth grade, and I see her. She's fucking 9 months pregnant. To the hall, and I was like, walked up right next to her, and I got her, looked at her face, and like, "Get out of my way, tubby!" And just walked off. And everybody's like, "Don't call her tubby. You're fat too." I was like, huh, "Yeah, but at least I ain't having some loser's kid." And of course, that loser chased me, and I ran. But the middle of the story is, I don't take shit. Okay, I remember shit. I'm evil, very petty. I don't know why I just thought of that story since I said something about fat. I was like, merch and stuff like that. But definitely a merch is coming. Just give me some time. Give me some time, guys. It's just me doing all this. You know what I mean? So give me some time. I don't have a team yet. I do have people I talk to every day, though. And that's one thing. One message I want to get out there too. You know what I'm saying? Last week I kind of forgot to mention this because I was too. If when an illusion cracks, man, it's like a break in the mirror. It's like, I imagine if it was like Naruto, and I do watch anime. I know it's not manly, not alpha male, but I am alpha male. But look, man, I don't watch it like a weirdo. I just watch an episode here and there. And I used to watch when I was a lot when I was a kid. Don't get me wrong, but it's just, and also it's pretty motivational too if you think about it. But I watch it, and it's like when you it would be like when you first get like your Mach and Kill shot and gun or something like that. So I don't know if y'all know what that is. It's where Sasuke's eyes would change or whatever. Saying to the shotgun guns. So they would change to the Mach and Kill shotgun gun, which and I feel like that was like my moment. Saying because that's what it felt like. That's how it, like when an illusion like that pops, when you have something played off in your head and you want to like let someone know your feelings, and then you see that, oh, someone else got there before you. You're like, oh. And it's like, for all the years this person, you had a crush on this person, and they finally, they're finally around, so you can actually talk to them and stuff. And it's like, no, we can't do that. And so you think you're your chance, and that's what when it happens. So then you blood to their eye. But that's kind of what I thought of for a minute. It's like, and I think that's what creates a lot of guys that are players nowadays. It's like literally women that will like, just what I'm saying, women. You women hate players, but yet y'all are the ones that created them. If you think about it, every fucking real player is just scared to fucking fall in love again. And love is a great fucking thing. I believe in love, but I don't believe in the kind of love that's going on nowadays, where it's okay to fucking tell a man you love him, but then go with somebody else. Where you know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that I was just like that's one thing I see a lot of nowadays. And that's what's my beard's like all weird. That's just what's out of whack nowadays, man. That's another one of the fucking things that's out of whack. Um, but one thing I was going to talk about today, guys, is literally not my plugs, but it's just literally guys on the Facebook, guys online. We see you every fucking day. You're trying to get noticed to get laid. I don't know if it actually fucking works. I tried that a long time ago, like 10 years ago. It didn't work. It didn't work, man. You know, drinking water as I'm drinking beer. It just didn't work. I don't like this. I don't like it too much. The Delta LL, I don't much care for it. But one of my vendors gave it to me, and I appreciate her for giving it to me. But you see these guys, and they're either broken men. And I think that's one thing is when a man illusion or when a man's broken, he goes to a certain fucking way. He either becomes a fucking bitch. Every time a woman posts a picture of her bending over or something like that, say, "You look pretty today." I rub my nose on the microphone. ASMR, put your dick away. Or he becomes like me, just dismissive of everything. I guess what I'm saying. Just I'm more motivated than I ever fucking have been on my goals now. I got one goal now, and that's it. Did have two. Now I have one. And that one goal's getting all my fucking cookies in that basket. Or how the fuck that how's that saying go? All the eggs in that basket, I guess you could say. I don't know. All my cookies in that basket. But you you see you see what it does to people. But I see these guys, man, and they're fucking pathetic. They're either fuck boys or they're simps, you know. And it's like, or it's the guy's like, oh, hey, bruh, and it's just like fucking over every chick. They and then there's these guys, and they're like, you deserve better. Hey, how you doing? And it's not really a fucking nice guy either, because he's not a nice guy. He has attentions. Every man has attentions, but every woman has attentions. But you have to find a person, I guess, that just has like good intentions for you. Because a lot of people just have intentions for themselves. Like that simp you see on your fucking Facebook, ladies, he's not the fucking man he says he is. These are the worst kind of fucking man. These are the I'm good at reading and observing people. It's a fucking curse. And what I've read for some of these guys is that they're fucking losers, bro. They're not good people. They're not. They just literally. It's always the same guy and the same chicks creeping up on them. Makes me sick. It really does. It makes me sick, man. It's one of those fucking things where people, if they would just learn how to fucking man up, it's making us all look bad, bro. Like man up. That's what's wrong with what's going on. Everybody's losing their heart nowadays. Everybody's becoming a fucking bitch ass little simp. My grandpa always had heart. No matter what, you could say anything you want about that man. You just know that man had heart. He would never give up, even though the odds were against him. Even though he had to pay bills on two kids and a wife, and he had to fucking work his ass off every motherfucking day, every motherfucking day. And if he didn't have a job, or if he didn't have wasn't making enough money, he'd go out there on the weekends and work and cut wood. That's how he was. And then he quit. Like then he was. When I was a kid, he was just cutting wood, and it was like he taught me a lot of shit. But not even by telling me it. I remember like sometimes like the machinery would break down. I'm like, yes, we need to go home. I said, man, let's just go home, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, let's take the day off. He goes, we can't afford to. Man was up since 4:30 that morning, getting ready to go to work. Waking me up at 6:30, going, why are you gonna sleep all day? That was his mentality. He was already ready. By fucking 5 o'clock in the morning, that man was ready. He was just waiting on everybody else to get up. He was just waiting on everybody else. We go to the store. I remember we go to my mom's store, and a lot of the guys were standing around in there till like 9 o'clock talking or whatever. Then they go to work. A lot of business owners and stuff like that. My grandpa would stand with them for a minute, get his coffee, get all the stuff he needs. All right, guys, he'd be in there maybe 5 minutes. I'm like, man, why can't we just stand around and talk with everybody, Papa? It's because they ain't getting no work done. We're burning daylight. That's how you got to be with your fucking mental health and shit. You can't be a fucking simp bitch. Yes, yeah. A little male feminist fucking weirdo. Or says he is, but really just trying to get laid. Like, yeah, I'm telling you not to give up, and a lot of guys don't give up by hitting their DMs and shit like that, whatever. But what I'm saying is, like, you can't give up on your fucking self. You can't give up on any fucking thing. Like, a lot of women talk about how they know their fucking worth, but I don't see shit. I don't see shit. You know what I'm saying? All I see is fucking someone shaking their ass on fucking Instagram. Or some girl fucking trying to show her half her fucking tits and shit in her fucking picture. I know my worth. No, you don't. Hit me up when you really know your fucking real worth. Hit me up when you fucking do shit. Hit me up when you use your fucking brain. Hit me up when you fucking wake up in the morning and fucking fight through everything. That's when you fucking know your worth. Your real fucking worth ain't fucking showing your tits on fucking Facebook and Instagram. Sorry to fucking tell you that, ladies. And I know I'm a fucking asshole for that. It's what I fucking do. I'm gonna tell you right now what your fucking real worth is. Your real worth is what you do, your actions. Your fucking common denominator is well, what the fuck ever that is. You know what I'm saying? Your actions are what your fucking real worth is. Not what how much you have in your pocket. How much fucking money you have on your fucking bank account. I talk to real motherfuckers every day. I just got off the fucking phone with my buddy Skylar Hart, or we were texting. A fucking fighter. He's becoming a pro fucking fighter. Bad motherfucker. A couple weeks ago, I talked to his one of his coaches, Jesse Tobar. Bad motherfucker. Talk to people like Mike Robb, shout out. You know what I'm saying? Makes food and makes money. Bad motherfucker. You know what I mean? I surround myself by bad motherfuckers. My friends I hang out with, that I stay with, they're bad motherfuckers. You know why? Because they own their own fucking house, because they work their ass off, because they're building their fucking credit. Every fucking thing you want to do, they do. That's a bad motherfucker. That's the people I surround myself with, people that are better than me, because that's what I want to learn from. I soak my brain's like a sponge. I'm trying to learn. For so many years, I wasn't trying to learn. I thought I was better than everybody, which I am. But for so many fucking years, I didn't want to listen. It's the best thing you do is fucking listen. You know, it's not about. I keep on looking this way. I always do that. That's just me always looking around all the time because I'm paranoid. I'm always ready. I'm ready for something to fucking set off. I'm a warrior. That's what warriors are. That's the warrior mentality. We're always ready, and that's what you got to be. You always got to be ready, ready for something, ready to fucking for yourself to be better. And that's what I always try to preach to people. Surround yourself by better people, and you make your brain like a sponge. Just soak it all up, soak up all their knowledge, learn everything you can from them, and then you start to build your own empire too. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? I talked to an aspiring rapper earlier. I talked to people that are inspiring to do stuff. Wheelchair basketball player. I talked to a fucking another YouTuber that's in the same boat I am, except she's a little bit more followers. So I talk to everybody that's doing things that are better than me. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy plays wheelchair basketball, fucking against all odds. You know what I mean? You can't fucking make this shit up. People will fucking always try to come up, and people will always try to tell you you can't do something. But I'm telling you right now, you can do something. You only have one life to live, man. Surround yourself by people that are better than you and learn from those people. If you want to make money, surround yourself by people that are making money. If you want to fucking do anything, surround yourself by people that are already doing it. Don't say that same old fucking losers. The same old losers that are doing nothing. You know, I've been I've been really fucking watching and learning from people. I've been, and it's crazy. It is because you see when you're on your lowest in your life, you see when people are really down and true with you. But when you're at your highest, it's hard to see the people. But remember the people that are there for you when you're struggling. That's it, man. But people think if you're not a simp or a beta male nowadays, you're toxic. Toxic masculinity, they call it. What is toxic masculinity? I don't know. People say I got it sometimes with some of the things I say and do because I'm proud to be a man. It's always an attack. I feel like I feel like they're attacking men nowadays. And about and you know what I'm saying they're attacking men to keep us down because they know it's not just poor people because they know that we're the ones that are gonna fucking be fighting for our rights, our fucking freedom, our fucking and whatever freedom we have. Let's be real, you know. Let's be real. Whatever we have going on, I mean, we have the freedom to go to work and the freedom to come home and watch fucking The Voice. But people don't mind that. People love living in the Matrix because it's like participation trophies. Another fucking thing. They gave us participation trophies. I never really got that. I don't know what happened. Like I think they started doing that like when I was in like into high school like that, and it was like even I didn't think it was right. You know what I'm saying? And I never won anything. I wasn't the fastest runner on field day. We had this thing called field day. I wasn't the runner. I went. You know, that wasn't me. I got last place for it. I was good in tug of war. Great at tug of war. Great at fucking football. I was an unstoppable force. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to running, when it comes to fucking, just all the athletic kind of stuff, I couldn't do it. And they let me know by giving me a trophy, by giving me a thing that said last place. And I know what are you fucking thinking? Man, that must have sucked. Did you cry? Yeah, a little bit. But it built character. It let me know what I was good at. I'm good at fucking talking shit. I'm good at fucking reading. I'm not good at fucking jumping over hurdles and shit. And that's I think that's where it started from. It's like participation trophy and stuff like that. And then in the '90s, they were telling women, especially women in in poor neighborhoods, hey, you don't need a man. The government will take care of you, and that's all part of the fucking plan. I see a lot of these fucking simps and shit nowadays. A lot of these male feminists. A lot of this shit they're saying they're fucking feminists and they're trying to get laid or whatever. They're trying to make me the enemy. Like I was on stereo one night and this guy tried to make me the fucking enemy because I'm an alpha fucking male. Because that's who the enemy is nowadays. Like they try to make people like they rather your daughter fucking listen to Doja Cat and fucking Cardi B and all that bullshit, but fucking your son can't watch Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate's a bad guy because he's a masculine man. Because like, and it's not about him saying anything anti-woman. It's not about that. They banned him because of one fucking thing. And I said this 100 times, but they banned him because he was saying some real shit. Not the stuff about how women are properties. I don't think, but they'll have like a little a thumbnail that'll say that, and then people will press on it. And you already hate them, and then you watch them. And you're like, oh, well, he's making some pretty weird points. A man should protect a woman, and I believe that too. I believe if I would have got my crush, saying never if something's happened to her, it's going to happen to me. You know, that's every fucking alpha male's mentality in a relationship. It's not beating a woman down. It's not about that. It's about like when you're in a relationship, that's your woman, but that's also who you're protecting. That's the love of your life. You know what I'm saying? That's who you protect. You don't want no one to hurt your love. You don't want no one to hurt your love. It's like a woman is like your heart. And at least in my eyes, I believe that a woman is like your heart, and they don't want you thinking like that no more. You know what I mean? No, no, she equal. And I'm down with equal rights, bro. I really am. I think every woman should have equal pay. I think every woman should have equal votes. Of course, they're going to clip the other parts like women are. He says women are property or some shit. But no, I think everything should be equal. But at the same time, when it comes down to relationships, that's what the media needs to stay out of. The media needs to stay out of your relationships. But also, you know what I mean? But it started with that. It started with like doing that. Then they'll make TV shows about the man being stupid, typical stupid husband. And the wife's always like, "Shut up, Tim." It's like, that bullshit. Then they fucking literally made it okay to shame men. What I'm saying? It's okay for like I saw a guy on TikTok, when hundreds of women were fucking making fun of him for being ugly. Seemed like a good dude, man. But if that was a woman, what would that have been like? People would call him misogynistic piece of shit. Because it's okay for, what I'm saying, it's okay for them. But that's the new double standard we have. And of course, a lot of women are mad at us because of what happened in the 50s and 60s. Bitch, I wasn't around in the 50s and 60s. I'm sorry that women were treated bad in the fucking the 1800s and shit. But I'm here now. That's the problem. That's the problem. The government loves bringing up the old stuff. They love to keep us fighting. They love to keep us fighting. Divide and conquer, and plus fucking hate men. Oh, now some woman's like we can artificially make baby girls. We don't need y'all no more. It's like, well then fucking fine. Go over there and fuck yourself then. Okay, literally. I mean, but that's the whole fucking point. And everybody's brainwashed by this whole fucking thought, and it's getting to the now it's men versus women. Now it's saying like white versus black, and now it's like literally just it's gross, fucking gross. It's gross the simple fact that we have to sit there and just be like, oh well, I was born a man, I should be guilty. Like male guilt is just as bad as white guilt. What I'm saying? People that were born white and they're mad because they're sad because they're born white. Oh, I want to know my people. My people wrote bad things. Yeah, everybody's people did bad. You know, everybody's people did bad. So that's the past. Let's learn from the fucking past. But instead, they want to destroy the American family by making the man look bad. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, though. That's how you conquer. You divide them. You fucking take out the warriors. What's left? Women and children. You know what I'm saying? They already told us that you can't spank your kid no more. You know what I'm saying? I remember back in the '90s, man, when CPS first. Oh well, CPS is I guess been around for a long time, but like I just remember like people would call CPS on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but in the early '90s, they wasn't really like that. And I remember just like fucking getting my ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? And and then by the time I was 11 years old, I was bigger than my mama. Could you imagine if I lived nowadays? They would have had no chance against me. I was bigger than them. You know what I'm saying? Like I would just been walking all over. But that's how it is nowadays. They tell your children it's okay to do what you want. It's okay to act like Cardi B. Hey, it's okay to be twerking. See fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gross. You know what I mean? It's gross. Leave the fucking kids alone, dude. That's my fat. That's another story for another day, man. It's fucking gross. You know, there's nothing like just like literally like getting whooped when I was a kid. Humbled the fuck out of me. There was because you always like to test a lot, and that's how it is as a kid. You got to test the waters. But if your parents cannot fucking strike back, I don't mean beating the fuck out of your child either. I mean giving them a whooping. It humbled the fuck out of me. It made me the man I am today. There's a reason why I ain't shooting up a police station. There's a reason why I ain't fucking I ain't killed nobody or nothing. Because I know there's consequences to every fucking effect. There's a cause and then there's an effect. That's it. There's a cause. Okay, I fucking flipped off a police officer. The effect, they whooped my ass. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, your kids don't know there's cause and effect. They're literally running around acting crazy because the government says if you lay your hand on your child, we're going to take you to jail. So that's another attack they do on the family. Then they got motherfuckers. Then they got saying your wife saying it's okay to fucking cheat on you. You know what I mean? And the reason why that is like all men are dogs and all men cheat. You can too, girl. And then it's like, and of course, some women have cheat on it. It's shitty, man. Cheating is one of the most fucking shitty forms of anything in the world. I'm sorry to fucking tell you, if you're if you're even talking to somebody, don't fucking drop them for someone else and just at least tell them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's shitty. So it's shitty. It's like this. And then they tell your wife it's okay to flirt with other men. It's okay to do this. So there you are. They tore your shit apart. You can't do shit no more. And that's all a part of keeping us apart. That's all a part of keeping us in a fucking, just just under the rule. It's divide and conquered us. They divided your fucking family up. They divided you up from your neighbors. You know what I'm saying? You walk outside now, there's so much shit going on. Like every fucking time you get into somebody, there's some kind of fucking racist shit pops up. I was riding with an Uber driver the other day, really nice old lady. We was cruising, having a little talk, little chat, and it was on Halloween night actually. And then she was like, I was like, yeah, you hear about I forgot, I said something. She said, was it one of them damn blacks? Whoa, I said, blacks, what do you mean? African Americans, I said, oh. But she was like, at first she was a nice lady. She was like, yeah, my son does this and blah, blah, blah. That's what's up, you know what I'm saying? He's going to college, so I'm kind of doing Uber and, I'm trying to save up a little bit of money. I'm gonna help him out with his books and stuff like that this next semester and stuff like that. And I'm like, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. And um, and all kinds of stuff. My husband, he does this too, and blah blah, and then it's just it was like okay, that's what's up. I said, that sounds cute. Sound like they're both older couple just trying to make a little extra money to help their son get through college. That's what's up. But I forgot what the whole thing was. I forgot what I was talking about. It was, but we were talking about something, and I says it was like I was about stealing from my store, and she goes, "What was one of them damn blacks?" I was like, whoa! And I just stopped. It's just like because it's always like eerie when you hear someone just say something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, shit. You know what I'm saying? And you're just sitting there, and you're like, oh, okay. What do I say? But they're all brainwashed by the media. They were raised wrong anyway. And they were raised to think it's okay to be racist. And then get on the media and you see like saying all they see is like criminals that are Mexican and black, and then or you know what I'm saying, and then and if you're Mexican or black, all you see is people doing bad stuff to you is white people, And so you're thinking in your head, fuck these motherfuckers, dude. But it's the easiest way to keep in contact. But if you have to sit down and talk to some of these people, that's some pretty cool fucking people. You know what I'm saying? Like I talk to all kinds of people every day. And like a guy will walk in. I remember like this lady's come to my store all the time. She's kind of a bigger, hefty lady, redneck, has a driver a jacked up truck, hat that says Trump on it. Said Trump, I swear to God. It said 2020, so it was, and I was like, and she still wears it. And I was like, oh, she walked up and I was like, this store ain't gonna like me. Because part of me, like, I don't believe the Matrix and the media and all that, but part of me was like, saying like maybe they really are like that. See the ones on TV, but and she's like, "How you doing?" And me and her are cool. She comes in every day, or she's coming every day. Now she comes in like once a week, and she's like, "Hey, sweetie, how you doing?" I'm saying my usual. You doing good? I'm like, yeah, And she's like, well, that's good, And she'll talk to you for a second. A lot of these people are like that, and what I'm saying. Then you see some thug ass dude pull up with a fucking lowrider and shit and pants hanging off his ass. You tell he has a gun, and he walks up. He said, "What's up, dog? How you doing?" And he's cool as fuck to you. It's not the media portrays people like that to keep us fucking scared, to keep us under control. It's like Halloween this last week. People thought, oh, they're gonna put drugs in my kids' candy. First of all, ain't nobody that buys fucking edibles gonna put their fucking in your kids' candy. Those things are expensive. They cost a lot of money. Believe me. I don't do it no more, but I'm just saying. Like, it costs a lot of money, dude. With inflation and stuff like that, I mean, come on, dude. Like, damn well these dealers are using that as a fucking excuse too. Just but like and they get you fucking scared. Like, and Facebook's one of the biggest propagandas right now. Facebook, Instagram, all that. They make memes now, kind of like they kind of funny, but at the same time, you're like, fuck, is that really gonna happen? Fuck, is someone gonna put some razor? Like I remember when I was a kid, it was razor blades. Well, this kid found a razor blade. There'd always be one kid, and there'd be some fucking like the most innocent, cutest little kid you ever seen. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, well, poor little Timmy. You know what I'm saying? Like his mouth would be all bleeding and shit. Like, fuck, that's fucked up, dude. It kind of pisses you off, and then you realize that you're fucking falling for it. They said people used to put. I don't know if someone ever really did. Maybe if that ever happened to you, please leave a comment. But it's like they makes you suspicious of everybody. You know what I mean? Like every little thing you do that makes you fucking feel free, they won't take away from you. They're going to try to. They're going to try their best. So and you just gotta like you gotta live your life, man. Because the media don't want you living your life. They want you scared. They want you mad. I remember back in the fucking early 2000s, the boomers thought the fucking MS-13 was coming for them. MS-13 is gonna come to my house. No, they're not. MS-13 has nothing. They don't nothing to do with your trailer house. I remember in my hometown, people would say that like no one's gonna mess with you. No one cares about what you got. You know what I'm saying? Like every because that's the whole mentality of a man that works for everything. You think everybody's gonna take it from you, like you know what I'm saying? Like you're just like that's my shit right there. I tell you what, if the MS-13's gonna come steal from me, they'll brag about calling border patrol Mexicans and stuff like that. It was just like I remember like in my hometown, like really in the early 2000s, Mexicans were the enemy. This is before Obama. You know what I'm saying? So like around or after it was after 9/11. So, what I'm saying? Arabs and Mexicans were the enemy because, the biggest problems were ISIS and also the border. The border's still a fucking issue. And I'm still down with fucking, what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying I'm down to like hurt anybody, but I'm definitely, I know the border is a problem. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a fucking problem. Yeah, sorry. I know it is. We all know it is. But it's just like they made everybody in my hometown. The media had everybody hyped up to the fucking point where it was like they see like they're like that goddamn taco vendor right there. That's him. He's fucking that goddamn somebody right there is a fucking he's a wetback. I can say it. And they would literally every fucking day, like think, and they were like, I can't wait to shoot Mexicans. And you're just like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it got to that fucking point that you just like fuck this, man. And for a while, I hated those kind of people. I hated rednecks, even though my family was rednecks. You know what I'm saying? And people were just like, I just hated intolerance, man. I always really fucking have. It's always been like, and I know in the last podcast I kind of accidentally said that word, but it's like it's someone I just got done talking to said it was saying it a lot, and he is black, so you can say it, but like I don't know, man. I was getting a little emotional, and I was kind of repeating what he said, but I repeated too much of what he said, and for that I'm kind of fucking sorry. I really am sorry because that's not my word, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's off subject, I know, but that's not my word, and I should have said that. It's fucking stupid. But yeah, I just can't stand intolerance, man. But that's what it was like in the early 2000s, and they were all fucking terrified. They were scared that they were gonna come get stolen from and stuff like that, and I remember one time there was a thief of one of the guys that came along the store and talked to us. He was he was actually one of the inspirations for Rambo Billy Bob. One of my characters I have. He was the one that talks like, "Hey, y'all doing? I'll tell you what, my name's Rambo Billy Bob." He was one of the people that inspired Rambo Billy Bob. There's a handful of them, and he he was like, "Yeah, someone stole some of my tools." In my head, please don't let it be a Mexican. Please don't let it be someone black. Let it be someone white. Let it be a white man. And no offense to white people. I love white people. I'm half white. My mom was white, dude. My brothers are white. Or some half of them are. The other half are Mexican. But it's like, there you have some fucking Mexican. Saw him on my camera. I'm like, God damn. And you're just like, fuck, man. But it was just like, I hated the news for that. I've always hated the news. Turn on the news and you see all the bad people and they look like me, you know? And it's like, fuck, man. And that's what the media does. It makes you feel insecure. It makes other people hate you. It makes other people hate. It loves to stir hate. You got to watch yourself in the fucking matrix, man, because they are literally, that's how they control your mind. It's with fear. They control your mind with fear. They want to tear apart your family and they want to have you scared. People, I know boomers that literally sit around all day and watch TV and just fucking and terrified. It's terrifying. And they'll watch it and they'll just be filled with hate. God damn blacks. Like my Uber driver, she said that, and I was just like, that shit fucking flipped me out, dude. I hadn't. What the fuck? Why would you say that to me? You know? And I'm not black, but like, why would you fucking say that to me? And but you can't say nothing. I mean, you can, but then you make a big deal out of it. But I'm gonna look like a crazy person, you know? Because I almost said, what the fuck you mean by that? I got brothers that are black. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you mean they're all criminals? Not really. Not really. You know what I'm saying? Every fucking race has criminals, but it's just the way it is. But those people are brainwashed by media. They're brainwashed by fucking, and then what I'm saying, like their news station. They're brainwashed. Everybody's fucking brainwashed. What's going on here? That's the fucking matrix. It's people being brainwashed. Now I understand what Andrew Tate's saying, and I've always been outside the matrix. Because I've always seen the bull through the bullshit. Like you're falling for it again. You know what I'm saying? I remember during my first election, I got to vote. I voted for Obama. Yes, and it was not the best vote. I know that now. I know that now that what I'm saying, that Obama had no interest in helping America, but just like Joe Biden, he don't need it. But I felt for that media because he spoke to us. That's the problem. The media will like they know their audience. Like Fox News knows his audience. CNN, fuck CNN. They know their audience too. Like I used to watch CNN. Like the people I stay with, they used to watch CNN or whatever, and I would watch it a little bit, and I'd just be like, "The fuck did he just say?" Like, because like I see through the bullshit. Like literally, the media told us in 2020 there was a toilet paper shortage. Well, there really was, Derek. That's what people told me. Yeah, I know. You know why there really was? Because they told you there was. They told you was the result of the matter is, and I told this to my friend, and he's just like mind blown. But like the result of the matter is, they could say, oh, there's going to be a turkey shortage. Guess what's going to fucking happen? People are going to run to the store and buy turkey. People will panic. People will. They love causing panic. Who gives a fuck if someone gets hurt? That's the way it goes. Like they literally love causing panic. They love to fucking paint bad guys. You know what I'm saying? They love that. They love to destroy everything because not really destroy, but destroy your mental state, destroy the human man, to destroy the human being, period. To make the woman hateful, to make the man crazy, to everybody just sits there all fucking day long. And you just watch the news, you watch the media, and you watch your TV shows, and that's all you live for. Every fucking day. You and and then you go to work. You keep on producing, and that's all they want. They don't want you to fucking have your opinions, or you will get canceled. Like Kanye West, for instance. Let me throw Kanye out there. They fucking kicked him off out of his bank account. Adidas, them ugly ass fucking shoes. Who the fuck want a pair of Adidas anyway? Yeezys are ugly anyway. They stopped endorsing him. All this stuff happened because he fucking said something. It wouldn't said something. And as soon as he said that, that shit happened. That is more fucking proof that that shit is true than any fucking thing. Ever. That is more fucking proof that that shit is true than anything. That shit bad happened to him. Because if it wasn't true, nothing would have happened to him. He would still be living good. I'm not saying the man's all there. But what I'm saying is that is fucking proof. That is proof that they have control of the system. The media, the fucking government, the media, and Hollywood and all that. Hollywood's media, pretty much. They have control. I'm not saying just Jews. I'm not saying I'm bad about Jewish people. But what I'm saying is that he was in onto something, and they shut him down. You know what I'm saying? He is onto something. Andrew Tate canceled. Why? Not because of masculinity. No, because he said something that tapped in on him. Alex Jones, one of my personal fucking favorites. Alex Jones. Like, I'll tell you what, he canceled me. Okay? They canceled him. They canceled Alex Jones and they fucking took him off his platform. He still did his own thing. He didn't shut the fuck up. And now they're suing him for over $1 billion. You get that kind of money. You know what I'm saying? Now they're suing him. They're gonna take everything because of something he said. It wasn't about Sandy Hook. It was something he said. It's fucking terrifying to know that they can take everything from you because of something you did. You know what I mean? And it's not even about like that's the craziest fucking part. And they paint you like a crazy person too. Like for instance, Dave Chappelle back in the day, he ran away from this much money. That was only a portion of what they were supposed to give him. The man fucking knew it. He was like, "What am I gonna look like in front of my fans doing this?" He goes, "By the time you leave here, we'll make you look like a crackhead." And they did. They had it everywhere. Dave Chappelle smoking crack. You know what I'm saying? They make you out to be a crazy person after you say something. So people won't believe the illusion and you'll lose everything. And some people they even kill if they don't stop. That's the way it goes. It's the way it goes. We all know it. Everybody that lives outside the matrix, everybody that lives inside the matrix know it. We all know it. We all know the simple fucking fact that we are being like naive as fuck. People always are being so fucking naive about this. It's not even about you know what I'm saying, like what they really are doing are, oh, Kanye's a crazy man now. I mean, because they always paint him as a crazy guy anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? And that's what they do. They will make you out to be something you're not. That's just how they control the masses. Because if the masses open their fucking minds just for once, there's only a few of us, we're all called crazy people. We're all called conspiracy theorists. You know? And there was a book, I think in the 20s or whatever, but it's like, it pretty much predicted stuff like this. Where, like, if you go against something and you tell the truth, and people don't want to hear the fucking truth, they will make you out to be the craziest person. People will look at you. You know how many people had just fucking, like, what is he talking about? Like, I remember I was talking, and these girls were like, what is he talking about? You're always ranting off about something. So, yeah, because I got half a fucking brain, bro. I got like rice cooking in the microwave. I got a 3-day beard. I don't plan to shave. It's a goofy thing, but I've just gotta say, I'm doing all right. I don't know. I just break off singing, But hey, that's what they do, bro. They're not doing this. They There's a lot of hidden secrets, and a lot of people say, "Well, why do you give a fuck?" Because it's our future, man. It's my nieces and nephews' future. It's it's America's future. America's a land I love, bro. America's a place where I enjoy being around. But it seems like every fucking time that they're telling you, like a lot of people right now are pushing you to go vote, and which by November, blah blah. Do I want to? Not really, because it don't matter. Because the people that are running for governor in Texas right now, and all my friends are put vote left, like they're just shoving their shit in your face. So first of all, like I don't like to talk about who I voted for in the last election, or the one before that. I don't like to talk about, you know, who I believe in. But I'm gonna tell you this: I don't believe in no Beto O'Rourke. I don't like, what I'm saying. And people get mad about that. They get mad at you about your politics. This is how crazy it's got. It's like, dude, we all have different opinions. We all have a fucking different opinion. I don't think voting matters. I don't think voting matters, bro. I'm sorry. Hate to be that guy, but it's true because you can. They love to do that. That's another way how they divide you. You know, it's like if you can get past the race thing or the someone being a man or whatever. Like, hey, guess what? He believes different politics than you do, and guess what he wants to do? So what's that? He wants to destroy you. Well, why? Because you voted for this person. They're telling him the same thing over there. You know. So you know what I'm saying? Like, there's people literally break out in fights. Like I remember I worked at IHOP with this girl. She's like, "Man, this guy in my school got dumped for wearing a Trump hat." Really? Is this where we're going to? You're gonna beat people to force the vote? Like that shit's crazy. Like voting is supposed to be like I started doing voting PSAs. And like I know it's like every fucking famous person does it. Like vote. Did you go vote today? Did you vote? Vote the way we want you to vote. No, I kind of disagree with that. No, 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 no. You know what I'm saying? Like now they're painting Elon Musk as like a bad conservative person because he wants freedom of speech on Twitter. There's still gonna be limits. Like that's the first thing they're taking. That's the first way they're taking our freedom of speech away. You already can't cuss in public that much. Like people getting acting you're crazy. You can't. You know what I'm saying? I remember in school we couldn't cuss. You can't fucking and I understand like the limitations on Twitter that should be. I've seen some crazy shit on Twitter. Late night you're scrolling your Twitter timeline, you see some girl getting fucked. Okay, what's up? Stop a little bit, kind of watch her. You see another one, someone getting their nipples bit off or some shit. Oh, fuck, like, it's craziness. I understand that, but the first way of taking our freedom of speech away, I think, is it starts in the schools when you're a kid, telling you can't say this. Hey, you can't say that. What about when I grow up? Now you can't do it. Then you get on social media and you say it, you get banned. Like they'll happily take your fucking shit away. They can't get online no more. That's another way. Facebook asks what's on your mind, but don't ever really post what's on your mind because they will fucking take it down. I just post shit on Facebook to piss people off. It's me all the time. I might wake up tomorrow and attack single mothers on Facebook. You never know about me. You never know what I'm gonna do. You never know what I'm gonna do. But I don't even know what I'm gonna do, honestly. But they're taking our freedom of speech away first by social media, and then it's gonna become real life. That's the next step. The next step is to take my fucking freedom away by real life. No more saying it on your podcast. Could you imagine if they listen to this fucking podcast? Even the Patreon episodes? It's crazy. They will take it away from you. They will take every fucking thing they can to make you know. Hey, it happens. It happens. People don't care. They're living in the matrix, and I just don't see how the fuck see. You're too busy simping. You're too busy fucking being a fuck boy. You're too busy fucking being a loser. You're too busy. And look, man, I know I'm not the most motivational looking person, but I'm what you shouldn't be. Why should be? I'd be a good motivator. Look at me. You don't want to be this. So fucking change. You know. But it's like I don't see how people don't see it. They're like, well, why do you care? So why can't you see it? People literally have been we some of the, you can tell some of this new generation grew up on fucking participation trophies. They don't care about anything. They don't care. They're better than you. They walk around now, and they're out there like there'll be someone in line at my job, man. Fucking long ass line. They're up there taking their time, and there's no sorry. Hey, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm counting change up here. There's no sorry. There's no. They don't care. They look at you like you're not important. You know, people backing out of parking lots, almost getting run over, and they just look at you like, why are you standing there? Because it's a sidewalk. You're backing over the fucking sidewalk, man, and they just look at you like they don't care. It's like we live in a world fucking um participation trophies and fucking just everybody's equal. And which should be like you should be treated as an equal if you're at an equal job or if you're fucking in an equal marriage or if you're something like that. But and yeah, I've said this 100 times. I treat the janitor like I treat the CEO, but at the same motherfucking time, I know who's making more money. The janitor does too. At the same motherfucking time, we need to know one thing. That CEO runs shit. It's not about fucking, you know what I'm saying? And I don't treat them any different, but what I'm saying is I treat everybody with respect though. Because I grew up at the end of an era. The end of the era of fucking having to, walk home with a last place trophy, you know what I'm saying? Or last place ribbon. It was like green. You know what I'm saying? And it was like I think it was green or something like that, or I don't know, it was like green or white or some shit. I forgot. It was probably both. You walk home with it, and people are just looking at you shamefully. But you earned that shame. It either made you better or made you a bitch. Either one. But that kind of shit right there, knowing that I was not the best at everything, made me realize, hey, maybe I'm not good at this. Maybe I should try something else. Maybe I should do this. Maybe I should do that. Every time you fucking fail, don't give up. That's what it taught me. Don't give up, bro. Don't give up. What the fuck this is? Bot on TikTok's hitting me up. But don't give up. Don't give up. No matter what. And that's what people you give him participation trophy, he feels better. So it don't matter how the fuck someone feels. Because we're tired of fucking stepping around other people's feelings. That's a fucked up thing about cancel culture. You gotta worry about someone's feelings. Don't worry about your feelings. Mm, you know? ASMR, put your dick away. That's what fucking feelings I'm worried about. But people are always worried about everybody's feelings. People are always thinking about everybody's feelings. But we need to stop doing that. That's the fucking problem. Because you're giving these people false hope. But that's another fucking way of how they're learning to control us. Why not tell the fucking fat, lazy motherfucker like me, looks like me, fucking sitting on the couch all the fucking time, that he's worth every fucking penny? You know what? I know my worth. Yeah, it ain't much. You know what I'm saying? But then there's people that show you to you real. That's why I always love hanging out with real people. They'll tell me, Derek, stop, dude. You're acting irrational. You're acting stupid. Okay, I know that. But it's just, it is what it is, man. You got to realize one fucking thing, though. But people enjoy that shit. As long as it's the easy way, they'll do it. That's what participation trophies got us. That was like I remember when that shit first started happening, and I was like, what the fuck, man, dude, can't do that. But yeah, man, just know that you gotta open your eyes, man, because it's getting fucking crazy. People are dumb, and they're like relentlessly dumb, and they're like proud of it, but they're not really like really proud of it. They're like they have like dumb ignorance. That's what it's like dumb arrogance. Arrogance, not ignorance. Where their ignorance and arrogance. You know what I'm saying? It's like a dumb arrogance they have. They're just like, hmm. I mean, like if it was me, I'd beat you with the butt of a fucking gun. Like, get out of the way. But they will stand in the way. They have like this fucking look on their face, like you can wait. I'm sitting there in line, just like you know, and you're, and then like they be driving or whatever, and they just almost like backing up and hit the curb and almost run you over, and you're like, bro, what the fuck you doing? Like, what the fuck you doing? Walking down the sidewalk? Why? I'm backing up. Oh, sorry. Like, and everybody has that fucking arrogance, that fucking, what I'm saying? We need to be chopped down to size. People feel like they need to be just fucking, what I'm saying? Like, and that's another result of taking the ass whoopings away too. They do the cause. They don't know there's an effect coming for their ass. Talking shit on the internet. They don't know there's an effect on their ass. You know what I mean? Talking all that big shit. People forget. They're like a while back when that guy got punched by Mike Tyson. He was fucking with Mike Tyson. Why would you fuck with Mike Tyson? Because on the internet it looks funny. Guess what happened? He forgot Mike Tyson before the internet era. He punched him in the fucking mouth. That's what I think. That's what they need to bring back. It's just fucking whooping people's asses. Like saying like if like literally that's one of the biggest freaking problems right now in America is people that get their ass whooped or people are too quick to grab a fucking gun. Like, and look, and I believe everybody should have a fucking gun to protect themselves, to go hunting or whatever. But to walk up on a motherfucker and shoot him is fucked up. I'm sorry to fucking say. To walk up on a motherfucker and start have a shootout in the middle of the street is fucked up. Can't fucking be doing that shit. It's like America has lost its heart. America has lost its will to fucking people in America. We lost our heart. We're content. We don't want to fucking climb the ladder. Do better. We're content because guess what? They're content in living living this way. We really are. Like someone. I guess if someone the government was paying my bills and shit like that too, I would be too. Like everybody wants to depend on the government, and the Democrats want that. Fucked up part. Like, and I fucking hate saying that shit. I hate fucking sounding like a conservative. I really do because I feel like I'm both. I feel like I'm in the middle. I feel like I'm in the middle because I believe people should get abortions. Yes, I believe people should get abortions, but I also believe gay people should get married. I also believe you should have a fucking gun. I believe if you want to smoke marijuana, then by all fucking means. I don't, but by all means, you know, it's like I just believe there's certain beliefs. I believe in freedom. So don't get me convinced as a conservative, but the Democrats want to fucking control you. People like Joe Biden, what I'm saying? They want, and even like fucking Donald Trump getting shitty ass stimulus checks out, and then Joe Biden and shit. It's like, and then it's like fucking, you know what I mean? They don't want you to leave your house. They want you to sit at home and fucking depend on them. And if you're depending on your government, how can you resist? Hey, I ain't gonna resist against them. They pay my water bill. I can't take a shower if I do. That's the way it goes. They don't want people coming out and doing their own thing. That's why the fucking price of living is going fucking way up and my pay is still down. Fucking thing fucking pissed me off, man. My fucking pay literally is the same as someone that started like fucking 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Like they gave me a raise. I'm like, yes, and they gave them everybody a raise. Which is okay. Happy for y'all, but I've been here longer. Like that's one fucking thing. That's inflation. You know what I mean? We literally are living in a fucking crazy time. We're about to go into a great fucking depression. I'm telling you guys. I don't mean to sound like fucking a crazy guy, but this is what I'm watching. I'm watching people get scared. People are scattering. People in the matrix are doing what they have to do. Like every fucking time they say, "Oh, there's a shortage on this." Like I know a guy that works at HEB. And he got a fucking chicken legs ripped out of his fucking hand because there was a shortage on that at one time. Or the freeze. Oh, the freeze is gonna happen. You're gonna be stuck in your house for fucking 4 days with your kids. Fucking here they come buying all that alcohol. They cannot stand to be stuck with them fucking kids sober. Which have you seen all these fucking kids? I would understand why. I understand why. But you you realize there's oh shit. 1 second, guys. My shit about to die. I am. I'm gonna lose this. All right. Sorry. I didn't even pause it. God damn it. Ow. That shit hurt. But you got to realize that's just them fucking controlling. People living in the matrix are the ones that freak out. You see me chilling because I know. there will be a shortage soon because that's because they said it's a shortage. They wasn't really like at first they wasn't really a shortage on toilet paper until they started fucking saying it. Then all of a sudden everybody's buying out toilet paper. I remember going to the stores and everything was just fucking empty. It's like, God, I've never seen this before. Like I realized we were living in a weird time. I opened my eyes before 2020, but not as much. But until 2020, and then I started really opening my eyes. I started really learning. There really is something going on here. You got to realize that. You got to open your fucking eyes today because in the Matrix, they will control everything you do. They already use the media to control everything you do. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. 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 Crazy for feeling so lonely. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy. Anyway, guys, thank you for listening, watching, dreaming, creaming, scheming. Of course, it's a little bit late at night, so there was really no yelling this time. I didn't really yell. You know, why did he yell? He didn't yell. You know, and he believes there's a war on men. There is. Like, I'm sorry, guys. I just see this shit all the fucking time. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when a woman cheats on her man, everybody's like, you go, girl. Good job for sucking 5 dicks to that gang bang. Or when a woman hurts a man, you know what I'm saying? Good job for sucking a dick and making that guy that was in love with you watch. You know what I mean? But if a guy fucking did that, if I bent over some bitch and started fucking him, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's like, look at, watch him. What the fuck? Fucked up motherfucker, dude. Wasn't he talking to somebody? You know, but hey, there it goes. Anyway, like I was saying, follow me on Rib Air Productions. Rib Air Productions over on YouTube, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, ring that little bell. If you're watching the video, you are watching it on YouTube. So I don't know what the fuck you ain't following, dude. But what the fuck is wrong with people, dude? Like, why don't you, we'll support you. No, you won't. You never do. They always say, well, Derek, the podcast is good. You don't see no new follower. You're like, what the fuck, dude? Like, who the fuck do you think you are? You motherfucker. You took time out of your day to listen to my shit, then you want to fucking say you don't want to follow or like my shit? Fuck you. Maybe I didn't do a good job. I don't know. Maybe I didn't do a good job. I don't know. But also on the Spotify, Anchor, wherever you get your podcast, Apple Podcasts, I think, or some shit. It is under the Morning Beer Podcast with Derek Rivera, which is the Morning Beer Podcast, not with Derek Rivera. I should put that on the thing, but people still won't watch it. You know, the Morning Beer, every fucking Friday, man. Every Friday coming out. It's going in. And of course, follow Patreon at Derek's Luck. We'll have a new episode up probably by Thursday this week because I know I'm running a lot really late. But you patrons, fucking please be patient with me, man. You know, I have like one, but still, hey, you know what I'm saying? Be patient. I got a Patreon coming up, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I might record that in the morning actually, but definitely, definitely know that you know it's all fucking fun and games, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely glad you guys are listening, watching, subscribing, whatever you got to do. Um, I know sometimes I can be annoying, but hey, just trying to help. Guys, don't ever use it, man. Like I was saying in the last episode, like I say on this episode, and I'm saying to myself, I'm saying to y'all, use these fucking struggles, man. Come up from it. Because hey, you might not have got the girl, you might not have got the fucking, to your goal, but hey, set some more goals. Always set goals for yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Think outside the matrix. Think outside this fucking shit. Think outside of it. Because they're literally, there's a lot of fucking fuck shit going on, man. You know, look at all these situations. There's a lot of fuck shit going on, dude. It really is. Y'all have a great fucking day, man. Thank you guys, and God bless. You know what I'm saying? There goes the recorder. I'm turning the recorder off. Okay, turning this one off too, I guess. Anyway, God bless YouTube. Thank you.